Welcome to WBG. I just got back from Origins Game Fair last week and I wanted to show you guys the games I got. So I had a lot of people asking, so I just wanted to kind of go through and show you the games. Some of them I got world, some of them were just released at Origins. So that was fun. So I'm just going to go through and show you kind of what I got, tell you a little about them, and then if you want to go check, I'm going to be doing reviews on all of these. So you can go type in the name on our channel and find them and watch the review, whether you should buy it or not. So I'm going to go through each one and tell you a little about it. The first game I got was Kokoro, and it is a roll and write game. So usually you're rolling dice and writing, but this one uses actual cards, and it's 8 players, so it's really exciting. We've played it a few times and I've loved it so far. All the games I got I love, by the way. I'm very careful about what I buy, make sure it's something I would really like. The second game I got is Queen Domino, and King Domino was the Spiel des Jahres, the game of the year. And Queen Domino is a little bit more advanced than King Domino, and I haven't played King Domino, but I thought I'd get the more advanced one. It still is pretty simple, and it reminded me after playing it a little about like Carcassonne, but I really loved the idea of it and putting the dominoes together and just trying to get as many points as I could. So that one is Queen Domino. The next thing I got was my second Dominion expansion, Intrigue. I already have the Seaside expansion, and a lot of the expansions were only $20. I should have bought Prosperity too, but I want to save my money for other stuff. So I've got the Intrigue expansion, which I'll be doing a review of. This is the second edition, and I'll be doing a review comparing the second edition and the first edition, so you'll be able to tell the difference. And yeah, that's Dominion Intrigue expansion, an expansion to Dominion. The game I ran to get before it sold out, which was first introduced at Origins in America, is The Mind, and I've been playing it everywhere. At the park, at just different activities. It's a super easy and intense game that you can kind of just take everywhere. Really fun, and oh, it's upside down, sorry. And it's a little different than anything else I've ever played, so we've been having a lot of fun playing it. People that I've never played board games with before, you can just throw it out there, and so easy and really fun. Trip Lock, I'm not sure which direction it goes. Trip Lock. I haven't played it yet, but the production of it is so beautiful, and I've watched the gameplay and read the directions, so we just need to sit down and play it. But I'll be doing a review. It's sort of like a memory game, which I'm not very good at, but it looks really cool, so I'm excited about that. Space Base. They say it's the Machikoro killer. We've played it. My son still likes Machikoro better, his favorite game, but I think I like Space Base a little bit better. I want to play it a little more to see. We've only played it once, so I'm excited to get more gameplay in and try it a few more times and check out a review to see if you like it. This is a game that I won, which was really exciting. Mysterium. It's a party type game. I don't know if you've played Dixit before, but it's the same company as Dixit, and they have the same kind of cards, but it's a lot more intense than Dixit, a little heavier of a game. It's a mystery game, clue-giving game. But it's a lot of fun and can be played up to a lot of players. Let's see if it says... Yeah, up to 7 players. So can be played kind of it's kind of a party style type game. Deception Murder in Hong Kong is a social deduction game. If you're not sure what social deduction games are, go look at our definition. I'm not a huge fan of social deduction games at all, but everyone says this is the best one. And I did play it, and I actually really liked it. So even if you don't like lying in social deduction games, Deception Murder in Hong Kong, it adds a little more to the game. So I actually really like this one. Potion Explosion. If you like apps that are like Bejeweled Blitz and I don't know, Candy Crush and things like that, this is a board game sort of like that. You've got marbles that come down and you have to make matches of them, and really fun. My son loves it. A really light but fun game using marbles and connecting the marbles together. Really fun. Potion Explosion. This is one game that I've been looking forward to getting for a long time. Clank, the deck building adventure. And I love it. We've been playing it. I always try and get out of the dungeon before everybody else and try and get them stuck down in there, but it hasn't really paid off yet. But it's a really fun adventure game where you're going down into a dungeon and try and get, the deeper you go, the more treasure you get. And so it's sort of like a pressure luck kind of game, but I really am liking it. Clank. Let's see. The next one is Fabled Fruit. Fabled Fruit is a really simple game where you're trying to make fruit out of, you're trying to make juice out of fruits, and if you play once, then you add more cards as you go. So you kind of save that game and then add more cards the next time. And there's, I think, 40 packs of cards. So you're going, every time you play, it's a different game. The problem is that I've played it like 4 times with different people. So we keep starting at the beginning. So I haven't gotten very far in all the new cards. But it's a lot of fun and super easy and really family friendly. That's Fabled Fruit. My party game that I got was Word Slam. We played it with the kids. They loved it. Loved. And I totally love the game. I played it with another group and they hated it. I think because the men just weren't that good at it and the women were. I don't know. They didn't like it as much, but I love the game. So I'll have to try it with them again and see if they like it better, if they will play again. But basically you're on a team and trying to get them to say your word, but it's in a new kind of fun way. So Word Slam. 2 more games. I took my suitcases on the airplane totally empty, so that when I came back, I could fill them with board games. So that's how I got these all back for free. It worked out really nicely. Grimm Forest. The most beautiful game I bought. Just incredible quality. And I just have to open it and show you how amazing it is. I'm not sure if you can see, but we've got the 3 pigs and some characters. We've got some monsters, and how they put it together. You're building the 3 little pigs' houses, and the first one to build 3 houses wins. And the art of it is just incredibly beautiful. A beautiful game. Although when you play the game, you're expecting a big, huge grand adventure, and it's kind of more of a simple family style game, but it's a lot of fun. And it's just so beautiful. Everybody should just have it. It's just such a beautiful quality of, and that's Grimm Forest. And last but not least, my favorite game that I got was Century Golem Edition. Now the original is called Century Spice Road, and I didn't like the look of it as much, although I probably would have bought it if they didn't come out with the Golem Edition, which I think is so beautiful, and has these really beautiful jewels in them. Just the production of it is just beautiful. It has the heavy coins in it, and just a beautiful game. So I just hadn't played it, but it's the favorite game that I got, and I even got it signed by Emerson Matsuuchi, who's the designer of the game, and he was amazing. I talked to him for a little bit. I also got the playmat, which I wanted to get a playmat for Splendor, but nobody had it there. This is similar to Splendor, if you've played Splendor. Very similar style. I think I like it a little better than Splendor. You can tell you put the cards out and you buy them kind of like you do in Splendor, but I like it better, and I just love the production quality of Century Spice Road Golem Edition. So these are the games I got and that I've been playing. And, oh my gosh, I forgot one. It was a little big to put on the table. Let's see if I can do it without knocking anything over. We haven't played it yet. We're planning to this Saturday. The most expensive game I got, Scythe. I've heard so much about it. And I know the first time you play it takes a few hours. So we're going to set aside a time tomorrow probably to play a full playthrough of it. I think once we get it going, it should only take an hour and 15 or so to play. That's what I heard. Let me see what it says on the gameplay time. 1 to 5 players. Well, I don't see a gameplay. Oh, here it is. 115 minutes. So I guess an hour and a half or so to 2 hours. I think it depends on the players too, how many players you have. So anyway, Scythe. So beautiful. Anyway, so those are the games that I got and brought home. Like I said, I'm going to be reviewing all of these on our channel, so if there was one that you are interested in, check out the review. I'm also doing an Origins how-to video. If you're planning on attending Origins next year or anytime in the future, I was having a hard time finding out a lot of information about it and what it's like and what are some things I need to know. So I'll be making an Origins video, a how-to video, so if you are interested in attending Origins, go ahead and check out that video. And thanks for watching.